Ted's pissed. Ted's so riled up right now. So Cruz said on Monday night that officials in the Biden administration who are involved in selling off the border wall construction materials before President-elect Donald Trump takes office should expect to be criminally prosecuted by the DOJ. He was fired up, man. I love to see it. Well, here's Ted Cruz.
Donald Trump says it's criminal. Do you agree with that, number one? Number two, he said he spoke to the Attorney General of Texas, Governor Abbott of Texas, and he spoke to both senators of Texas. Did you have a call with Donald Trump?
I've spoken to him many times. I haven't spoken to him today, but I'll tell you what the Biden administration is doing is brazen. Understand, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Democrats, they are filled with rage, and they hate Donald Trump. We know that. But they hate the voters. They are angry at the voters for how the American people voted on Election Day. And they are trying with bitterness to do everything to frustrate the will of the voters. So on the pardons, they're trying to do everything they can to frustrate the administration of justice. And I got to say, on the question of selling off the border wall, this is one of the most offensive things I've ever seen. Let me give you an analogy. Let's say you're a sheriff, you're an elected sheriff, and you get beat. You get beaten, so there's a new sheriff coming into office. And let's say you have 10 squad cars that are $50,000 apiece. And in your last week in office, you decide, I'm going to sell all the squad cars for $100 each because I hate the sheriff that beat me, and I want to make sure the new sheriff has no squad cars. Let me tell you what that is. That is theft of government resources. Let me be very clear to every official at the Department of Homeland Security or anywhere else who approves selling off incredibly expensive portions of the border wall for $5 apiece. You are engaged in theft of government property, and you should expect the Department of Justice to investigate you and prosecute you. This is a brazen abuse of power, and it reflects the views of this White House and Democrats across the board.
Ted is not wrong.